Hello, my friend. Are you ready to have more clients? I'm your host, Debbie Shadid. I am a master at building businesses. I can help you get more clients with super simple strategies. Plus, I can help you with a mindset so you can overcome the drama and the doubt. So let's get started. Welcome to the Women's Business Success Show. Wow, I'm glad you're here, you guys. We have got so many exciting things going on. I want to mention that you can head over to YouTube and also be able to watch this on YouTube if you want to. I'm trying something new this week. I'm actually going to do just a few little slides so that you can follow along. If you're somebody that wants to be able to take notes and loves to be able to visually see what's going on, this will give you an opportunity to do that. So today we're going to be talking about 5 commitments you need to make to build your business. All right, the first commitment that you need to make is to your goal. Now, many of you guys need to know what the goal is first, right? I know that sounds so basic. For most of the people that I work with, it feels like the first goal is $100,000. And that's just a goal that they say because everybody else says it. I don't know. I want you to really decide what the goal is. If you are picking $100,000 and that feels completely out of reach, or it's not even something that you really feel like you have to have right now, many of the women I work with, their husbands are providers or their partners are providers. And so they have the flexibility to not need to make a bunch of money. So when you pick $100,000 goal, it's really not even something that you're in alignment with. So I want to make sure that you pick a goal that really fits you. If your goal is to work with 12 clients in 1 year privately, my goodness, you guys, that's okay. So I also want to know what your goal is regarding time. We go into business for ourselves because we want time freedom. We want time to take care of our families, to be called when we have a family emergency with a grandparent or with a mother or with a child, whatever place you are in your life. I know I just got done taking care of my grandmother and my mother. And so you might be in a space where you've got little kids at home and you want to know when the school calls that you can just leave. So time freedom is important. You also might have spent many years in a corporate job and you feel like, gosh, I just want to be able to own my own time. I want to go to the gym when I want to. I want to be able to do whatever it is I want to when I want to do it. So decide your goal, how many hours a week you want to work, how many clients you want to have, how much money you want to make. Just really decide what that is and then commit to that goal. It is your goal, nobody else's goal. Doesn't have to be like anybody else's. It's your goal. Number 2, you have to be committed to your person. You have to decide, who are you helping, and be so clear about that. Why are you helping them? Right? Why them when there's millions of people in the world and all kinds of situations? Why are you committed to this person? Like really deep down in your soul, my God, I'm so committed to you guys because I know what it's like to build a business without any help. I know what it's like to try to have coffee dates with people and pick somebody else's brain, or to be looking and looking and looking, trying to find the answers. That's why I am committed to you. Why are you committed to your person? What is the problem or challenge that you had that brought you to coaching that you're now saying like, oh my God, I've got to help them? Get super clear on that. Are you committed enough to this person that you're willing to pursue them? In the life coaching space or in the business coaching space, so many people, particularly what I would call maybe like civilians outside of the life coaching world, they don't even know about coaching. You say, I'm a life coach, and they're like, what? They don't know that we've literally been to Harvard, right? To the life coach school. We have gotten the biggest education. We are so prepared to help them, but are you willing to pursue them and help them understand what you have to offer them, right? Pursue them and follow up with them without hounding them, but you're pursuing them for the good of them, right? And what are you willing to do for them? Some of your people are going to need accountability. Some of your people are going to need a lot of hand holding. Some of your people are not going to need any of that, and you don't want to do it. So what is the goal and the commitment that you have to your person? The next commitment that you have to have is to the transformation. You came through life coaching and came to become a life coach or any other kind of coach because you had a transformation. You have to be willing to continue to grow through that transformation, to continue to become better and bigger in that transformation, right? To become more of who it is you have been working to become. Our work never ends. You have to be willing to be coached by a coach, to be peer coached, to do self-coaching, to really be looking at yourself and to have a heightened awareness of yourself to be able to continue to grow in your transformation. You have to be super articulate about the transformation you provide, the transformation that you give to your person. I can't tell you how important the few words that you say are. And if you are clear about the transformation you provide and you are committed to continuing to understand it, you're committed to figuring that out, you're committed to, evolving in that transformation, then you're going to be in a good spot. You have to be committed to learn more and more about providing whatever your method is. The women that I coach with, I like them to have a method, a process, like a roadmap from here to here. That's not necessarily for your client to know. It's for you to know that I have a way to take somebody from here to here through a transformation. All right. The next thing you have to do is be committed to figuring it out, right? Gosh, there's a lot to figure out. And it doesn't matter if you're doing hundreds of thousands of dollars. I have some clients that are in the $500,000 mark. We're still figuring out. Every day is a new day, right? We assess the day before and we figure out what we're doing the next day. So we're always fine tuning. You need to figure out how to grow your business. You want to figure out how to make more money in fewer hours, right? How to work smarter, right? Make the most of your money. Boy, many of you guys have to figure out how to be your very best on social media. Social media is like a mind blower. Now, I'm not talking about the skill of social media. I am talking about the showing up on social media. I'm talking about what you're going to say on social media, how you're going to be on social media, okay? And all of the other places you market yourself. If you are out talking to people about your services, you have to figure out how to say that. You have to be able to say it and then assess the person you're talking to and see what happens, okay? You have to be able to be committed to figuring out how to become a better coach. Our coaching skill and development never ends, you guys. We need to be continuing to evolve to be better and better. I had a recent call with somebody who was wanting to find out about my coaching services. And at the end of the call, I told her it was a consultation call, discovery call, whatever you want to call it, a mini coaching session. I asked her how she was feeling, and I could sense that she was feeling overwhelmed, that I had probably, out of my excitement for her business, because I love what I do, and I feel like I have a super clear vision for people in their business. I've been in business so long, I know I'm further ahead than people. And I could tell that my excitement and my energy was a little high for her. Because of that, I thought she seemed overwhelmed. So I asked her about it. And then I said to her, I want to apologize for coming to you in the call this way, for allowing myself to get excited, for allowing myself to share so many ideas and to be so inspired about what was possible for you, because I did you a disservice. I overshared. I was more excited than you were. Like, I didn't match the energy on the call with her. And she said to me, I can't even believe that you would admit that to somebody. Like, you're on a consultation call to sell your services to me, right? I was trying to sell my services to her. She was finding out about working with me. And she was so taken aback that I was basically saying, I'm sorry. I got so excited and I overwhelmed you. That did not bother me, by the way, you guys. I am an open book, and I wanted to get it straight with her on that call. If she was overwhelmed, I wanted to let her know that we could go step by step with coaching and with working together. But you have to be willing to figure it out. Right there in the moment of that call, that consultation, that discovery call, I had to stop and say, no, wait a minute. I could see by her body language, since we were on Zoom, that she was feeling anxious about what I was talking about. I had to say, no, wait a minute. And then I had to figure it out. I had to ask the questions so that I could become a stronger leader, so I could learn from myself, so that I could get instant feedback. So, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to say, boy, oh boy, I'm assessing what's happening in my group coaching? In my current group coaching, Simple Business Success, where I take life coaches who are unsure about how to grow their business through a process of all the things marketing, how to figure out technology, how to write emails, how to do social media, how to build a website. If you've already got a website, how to fine tune your website to work, really how to find out how to grow your business. I've just been in that process. And with every person that I work with, I say, give me feedback. What's worked, what hasn't worked, because I want to know how to do it better. So that feedback to me, you guys, is gold. Are you willing to do that and figuring it out? Are you willing to have balance? I think that's the funniest thing, balance in our life. What is balance? Like, I think we're all in seasons in our life. There's seasons for building a business, and I think there's even seasons for hustling in a business. On a future podcast, I will talk about hustle, and I think hustle can be good. So, are you willing to live out of balance a little bit, or gosh, accept the fact that there's actually no such thing as balance? Just be okay with it. I do want you guys to be in charge of your schedule. I do want you to fine tune what you're doing, with your time, and really honor that, so you can create the life that you want, and so that everybody has time, right? So your family has time, so you have personal growth time, so you have self-coaching time, you have business building time, social media time, work, whatever it is, all the things you want to do. I want you to commit to figuring it out. All right, you guys, I want you to commit to being uncomfortable. If you think building a business should be easy, you guys, you're wrong. It's going to be and will continue to be, even if you have a business already. I've been in business almost 23 years, you guys. There is always growth. You're always having to just sit in it. The thing about me is that I'm just comfortable with it now. I don't expect it to be like something that uncertainty doesn't crop up, right? I know that it's going to. So you have to be willing to sit in it over and over and over and just allow it to be there, right? Just allow it to be there. And just know that discomfort is the ticket to transformation. If you feel uncomfortable, my friend, you are doing something right, right? We know that there's always times in our business when we feel so high and so happy and so exhilarated, and you get off a coaching call that was a home run and you are so happy. But on the other side of that is discomfort, right? We know, thanks to Brooke and the Life Coach School, life is 50-50. So discomfort is part of that transformation. And I think when you're trying to grow, and I know that's what you want to do since you're here listening to this, when you're trying to grow, just welcome discomfort, right? It really is the vehicle to your growth. And when you know that, and when you know it's just part of life, you're like, all right, here it is. Welcome discomfort. Here you are again. I'm going anyway. I'm going forward anyway. Now, I just want to say, it's not that I'm saying dismiss the discomfort. I want you to listen to it. I want you to do your thought work around it. But I want you to just know that it's part of it. When you are taking action and moving forward, discomfort is just your friend that you say, come on, honey, take my hand, and you just bring it with you. All right. Here's the recap of the 5 commitments you need to build your business, right? Commitment to your goal. That was the goal of time and money, whatever it is for you, not somebody else's goal, but your own goal. Commitment to your person, to really standing up for your person, to really pushing, and I don't mean push in a bad way. Let's use the word encouraging, maybe, to really encouraging your person to take the next step. People are scared to invest in themselves. People are afraid that they won't have the transformation, not because you didn't help them, but because they didn't show up and make space for the transformation, right? So you have to stand in place for your person. I have to say to the people that want to build their businesses, like, you guys need to do this. Like, you haven't been able to figure this out. You need to do this. All right. The third commitment you have to make is to the transformation, your transformation and their transformation. Again, this is one of those pieces where it might take some extra work to get somebody to a transformation. You might have to provide extra accountability to get somebody to the transformation. You might have to reach out to them one more time. You might have to, if you do group coaching, you might have to a little private session with them. That is commitment to transformation. That's commitment to your person, commitment to your goal. You have to have commitment to figuring out. Figure it out. Awareness about you, what you've done, awareness about your people, what they're responding to, awareness about your marketing, awareness about your pricing, awareness to how you feel and how you're showing up in your business. And the last commitment you have to make is just that uncomfortable. Just be committed to being uncomfortable and be committed to just allowing it. All right, you guys, that is it. I am so grateful to have you here. Would love to talk to you about your business. We are enrolling right now. You guys have a couple of days to join me. Simple Business Success, 14 weeks. We are going to literally, it is all the how-to actions. It is all the individualized coaching in a group setting where I'm going to teach you everything you need to know. This is all of the how-to. I'm the A-line coach. You guys do your thought work. I'm going to tell you what to do. All right. The beauty of being a life coach on top of a business coach that tells you how to do it is when you get stuck, I can tap into the thought work piece and say, what is going on? All right. I want to talk to you about that. If you want to join me in Simple Business Success, we've got a really phenomenal crew and I cannot wait to help you get there. We will wrap up before the end of the year. So you will have, let me tell you, you'll be growing your business while we work together, and you will be really mastering all of the pieces, building your opt-in, building your email list, working on your email copy, growing your social media, all of those pieces, designing a group program, raising your prices, all the things that have to do with you building an incredible coaching business. All right, great to see you guys. Have a fantastic week. All right, my friends, are you ready to get more clients? Let's go do it. Have an amazing week. And if you guys want that business assessment, I want to help you with your business. DebbieShadid.com/let's chat, LETSCHAT for a free business assessment. Until next time, bye-bye.